Alright, so we know that Safety Shield works out in the field. It's adaptable to a huge amount of different circumstances, different environments, fixed plant, mobile plant. You know that you're picking up 99.6% accuracy, but you've got it on the plant. We don't just install it and walk away, and we're going to show you why. We are here for the first 12 months with you to hold your hand through the data, provide implementation, and then we can continue to hold your hand thereafter if you choose. However, we believe the trend data and behaviours will have improved after that 12 months. Why did we get involved with Safety Shield? Why do we believe it's so important? Here are the amount of fatalities that we experienced in 2023 according to Safe Work, the categories associated, and in turn we believe that our AI safety camera technology could have had a big influence in saving 57 lives. So that's the reason why we're here. That's the reason why we started this journey 4 years ago with Safety Shield. And that's the reason why Safety Shield started their journey 16 years ago when Jonathan Guest, the founder, lost one of his best mates on a construction site due to being hit by an excavator. So let's continue to roll through this presentation. Now, we all know the innovation curve. Australia's been at the pointy end of safety for a lot of years. AI safety is one where we've fallen apart. Or fallen behind, I should say. Australia are far behind America and Canada in regards to early adopters and innovators compared to where Europe are. Europe now have mass mandates on all network rails, Balfour Beatty, a number of other large tier ones across 1,000 sites in the UK. If you don't have human form recognition on your machines, you don't get on site. It's mass adoption in Europe, and hopefully Australia can catch up very quickly to bring that new level of safety. So we're well behind. The technology's already tested, it's already proven, and it's already implemented and working. So I know that from a trial perspective, we're trialing with a number of large tier ones. We're certainly now in a space of not trialing and heading directly into adoption. So we'll roll through to the next one here. How does the AI get to 99% or 99.6% accuracy? This has been a journey with Safety Shield here, starting back in 2016, and it was running at just about 60% accuracy. Now, 104,000 individual tests over that 4 to 5 year period, 5-year period, gets us to 99.6%. So, it takes a long time for the AI to learn. It takes a long time to be in every different environment, every different machine, all the different circumstances to get to that level of accuracy. And they're all independently tested. That's not Safety Shield, that's independent testing. So we'll continue on. Now, Balfour Beatty, this was a study that was conducted back in 2020 across 8 machines over a 2-week period, 4,600 red zone events. Huge amount of events over the 8 machines over a 2-week period. Now, critical action required, no action. This is their independent study. Once they looked into those events, they found there was 757 critical events. 16% were critical, high risk of injury or harm, close to the machine. So what I think you need to understand is that near-miss reports are not coming through as often as most companies would like. Balfour Beatty would not have got 757 near-miss reports over a 2-week period over 8 machines, which leads me into understanding your safety pyramid. And if you look at the safety pyramid that we have, Balfour Beatty would have believed they were quite low on that safety pyramid. Every safety pyramid looks different, but they've actually probably, with the number of alerts that they saw, they're probably closer to lost time accident, serious injury or a fatality than what they would have known. So what we're here to do is for you guys to understand what your safety pyramid looks like, for you to understand your numbers in regards to your near-miss reports, because we provide them autonomously through to you. Leonard? Okay, and this is what we want to see once we fit Safety Shield. So, week 1, this was the second largest home builder in the UK on their telehandlers. Week 1, near 120 critical alerts. By the end of their 6 weeks, with good toolbox, with good implementation, with hand holding from us, coming through to your team to be able to show different events, show behaviour improvement opportunities, goes from 120 to less than 10. Average alerts per day from 40 to less than 20. That's 50% more or 50% safer behaviour on every single site, every single day. So they're the trends that we want to get to. And after 12 months of us holding your hand through adoption and implementation, it's trend data that you want to look at, and in turn we can provide that for you. So we'll continue on. So how does the AI learn? What you are going to have is, and they're popping up every single day, is new companies claiming that they've got an AI safety model for your machinery that will pick up all parts of human form, have all levels of accuracy. They're not independently tested, and they're not on the amount of machines. They haven't been mandated with tier ones and tried and tested for 7 years like Safety Shield has been with Balfour Beatty. How does AI safety learn, and why do we continue to be ahead of the pack when it comes to safety and accuracy? Because one machine has over 44 events a day, 440 seconds. That's 11,000 frames per day per machine that the AI model can be trained upon. There's already over 17,000 machines now fitted. That's growing every day. That's 188 million frames every single day that the AI has an opportunity to learn. So in turn, there's a lot of Johnny-come-latelys. You've got to go with the tried and tested data. You've got to go with the machines in field. You've got to go and be secure and feel trusted and safe that the AI safety camera technologies you have on your machine are not Johnny-come-latelys, but tried and tested over a 16-year period. So how do we help you manage all of this data, and how do we help you implement the Safety Shield into your business? We have built a bespoke Safety Shield hub for you. This would all be co-branded with your branding. We can build the dashboards however you choose, and we're about to go live and show you a live dashboard, but it will have all of the data configuration for you, have everything on here for you. And you also have access to the Safety Shield portal as well. So we'll show you what the Safety Shield portal looks like. It was built by engineers for engineers. It has lots of data on it, and in turn it's very full of information. So this is Safety Shield View, VUE it's called. Now this has got all of the machines that we've fit here on site, and you go to your incidents. Now you see here all of these incidents, all of these incidents, all of these incidents. Now we've got how many pages there, Leonard? If we go down the bottom, 67 pages. There's huge amounts of data, 1,301 different incidents over the period that we've selected. It's a lot of information, but how do you manage all of this data? So, very difficult. First 12 months, we're going to give you access to our hub, and that hub has a dashboard here. This dashboard is very simple and easy. We can configure it. This particular set of data we've configured in zones, central zone and a western zone. You have your individual machines in those zones. You have your individual red and yellow alerts in those zones. And then in turn, we go through and there's really quick wins available. You can see your riskiest day is a Tuesday. Wednesday closely followed. You might be holding your toolboxes on a Monday. May not be worth holding on a Monday because you've not got many events on that Monday. Hold your toolboxes on a Tuesday. Tells you where the cameras are from nights and day, and then it gives you a heat map. So the heat map will show you exactly where the events are occurring on your individual site. So you can hone in quite quickly and see, okay, well, we're getting a lot of high risk areas on this part of the job site. I need to go to this part of the job site and understand why I've got a lot of risk here on the Mitchell Highway in this particular location. Or you might look at it and say there's a certain machine that I want to look at. Why is that machine so risky above any of the others? What we also do, we sample 1 in 10 of your red zone events. Now the red zone events, the ones that fit outside your safety protocol, we'll put in the behaviour improvement opportunity area. These are some examples that we picked up on Australian sites. Safe walking area here for your workers. Yet a worker almost gets his head taken off by a slewing machine next to a hard object. Not what you want to see on site, high risk available. Again, here's a gentleman jumping in a wheelbarrow next to a 30-metre fall. Again, it is something that you don't want to see on site, but it is a behaviour improvement opportunity. This is everything that you're going to capture and that we're going to provide through for you. Here's another example, road construction. We've got a grader grading the road, and in turn we have someone standing quite close to the grader and a very fast moving asset high risk, two high risk assets standing between. So we're going to provide these behaviour improvement opportunities through to you. This is part of our adoption and implementation for the first 12 months. It's all included in the price. So thank you so much for being part of our digital open day. Here is just some of the information that we're going to give to you. We would love to come to site. You've seen how it works on all the machines. We learned a lot more from coming on site with you about some other areas that we can enhance your safety on site. Thank you for looking at Safety Shield. It's the most advanced AI safety system in the world. And thank you for looking at working with ETS and trusting ETS. We are your only plant and equipment people with national representation and branches around the country to support your team. Thank you so much for being part of our open day.